Testing, testing, one, two, three. Can everybody hear me now? Hello, 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 hello. Is the mic working now? Okay, hang on. Let me see what's going on here. It's a new microphone, so I'm uh, I'm trying to figure out how this works. Okay, good, good. Yeah, it just was turned off. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, that sounds really good. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, that sounds really good. Oh, that sounds really. Okay, so the new microphone is something that I wanted to get a Snowball or a Yeti like I had before, but unfortunately they're so expensive. I had to do something cheaper, so I went with the Samson Q2U recording and podcasting mic, and yeah, sounds pretty good. So again, I wanted to give everybody an update because I meant to. Oh, hang on. I meant to update you guys and gals the other day, but I got busy doing other things. So what I'm doing, it's on August 3rd, and it's at the. Let me pull it up here. It's the Peter and Gerald. I'm going to butcher this. Two and Mem TT and VA age grade state championship bike race. It's at 8 a.m. and it's at 347 South George Washington Highway in Chesapeake. So if you guys and gals want to come out and root for me, you can do that. It's a 20-mile bike ride or bike race, I should say. And I am going to let me make sure I can share this. There's the information. So if you want to come out and support me in this, please do. I would really enjoy it. And I got to get out today. I'm waiting for tonight. I set up the new computer today so I could go out and do the bike ride tonight. I'm trying to work up to it. I did about 10 miles yesterday. Today, I want to try to get in maybe another 10. It's something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. Bike riding has always been a big part of my life, and for fitness, it's really, really good exercise. Oh man, I got to do some more cleaning. So I see we got 5 people here. Technology wise, you can see if you look at the thumbnail, I set up the 3 monitors. I have the hard drives hooked up. Let me pull this up real quick, and they are working. So if I do decide to go back to doing, regular vlogs and videos like that, I can. But live streaming is what I'm going to be doing for now, just for time reasons. Other than that, you guys know I don't do scripted things. Oh man, this carpet's driving me crazy. Well, as for the fast I was going to do, I'm having to put that off right now because of the bike race. I can't really do a lot of fasting if I'm going to be in a bike race. So I'll have to do that another time, which is kind of a bummer. I was looking forward to it, but there's always going to be more time to do something like that. Um, but other than that, everything's going pretty well. Um, I did wind up getting a new, see if I could show it to you. I did wind up getting, please excuse the mess, a new table or TV stand over there that I got from a thrift store. And I think that seems to work pretty well. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for what I need it to do. There we go. I had to rearrange the camera. Um, but if you have any questions, stick them down in the chat. I don't want to do too long of a vlog today because I do have a lot of stuff I want to get done. I got to finish cleaning up everything, and I finally got a new setup for the audio. The original what do you call it? The original Logitech stereo setup I had, or the surround sound I had here, was so old and antiquated, it just wasn't working. So, at least for now, I just have a little Onkyo receiver and a couple of speakers, so I have stereo audio, which is okay. I mean, you know, it's not perfect, but it works for now. And I still have the Dell, what is this? The XPS, the Core i7 11th gen system. I really want to keep this going as long as I can, but I've had issues with this. It's not the most stable system. They just don't make them like they used to. I mean, that's kind of like everything these days. You know, good old days, we used to have everything. I mean, everything lasted, like, you know, refrigerators used to last 30 years. Now you're lucky to get 10 years out of a refrigerator. I also have to get my truck cleaned. Oh man, that was crazy. I took it to the recycling center, and they have tons of mud there. I mean, it's like the most muddy, pitty place you've ever seen. It's just full of mud. It's, you know, it's your typical dump, but because the big trucks go in there all the time, it just becomes a huge mess. Let me know if you guys have any questions about my setup here, because I think this is going to work for the long term. Basically what I did is I moved the desk from over there to here, and I got rid of that big, huge desk that was just falling apart. I could not do anything with that anymore. It just was old. I mean, I got 30, what, 10, 20, well, almost 30 years out of it, 28 years, which was really good, actually. I mean, you can't really complain about a desk lasting that long. Got to remember to put Adrian Smith, are your monitors 4K? I don't believe so. I think these are 1080. Let me see. Yeah, these are 1080p. One of them might be. No, they're all 1080p monitors. They're Dell. I could tell you in a second what they are, hopefully. If Windows still does that, I'm not even sure if it does. Yeah, I mean, do they have HDR? That's the question. They're Dell P2418HT monitors, and one is a 249HC. The one on the left here is slightly different. No, these apparently do not have HDR, but for what I do, they're okay. I mean, they're plenty fine. I don't have any complaints about them. Let's see something here. I may be uploading some of my old videos again because the algorithm keeps burying them, and there's nothing I can do about it. I know a lot of you in the past have said that you had trouble finding my old videos, and that's been a problem for years. YouTube has changed the algorithm where if it's not a newer video, they just don't do anything. They just don't promote it. Click that like button. If you're liking these live streams, please help me out with a like and a share. And I actually have my other Dell, which is still over there that way. It's my Dell XPS 8900. I think that's a 6th gen Core i7, and that's just a streaming system. I just use that for streaming. This is really nice because I can actually now I can finally do some multitasking again. I had this system, this was broken up for a few weeks while I was rearranging my room. Have I, Adrian asked if I checked the color calibration. Not yet. I just set these up and I think they're pretty good as is. From the factory, they're not bad. I know there are people out there that will color calibrate monitors. Right now, I have them all in standard view, which is nice, but you can change it for gaming, movies, things like that. Actually have to start posting some stuff on Facebook Marketplace again. One thing that I'm doing that you all might be interested in, I am going to share my eBay listings with you. I've started doing mystery boxes. I know that's a huge thing on eBay right now. People love these mystery boxes. And what I actually have right now, let me try active. I have mystery boxes full of vintage computer games, and nothing in here is junk. This is all really good stuff. Good vintage computer games. So I'm going to share that listing with you. If you want to click on that and you're interested, just go ahead and if you purchase it, make sure you message me and let me know that you got there from one of my live streams. I also have one of these time clocks available. Those are pretty neat too, especially if you're starting a business and you need to keep track of people's hours. That's the best way to do it, is to use a USB type time clock. But if you're trying to get, Chris Garrett says hello. Hey, Chris. If you're trying to do sales on eBay right now, mystery boxes are apparently where it's at. I haven't had any bites on this yet. But if you start getting into things like clothes, tech, what you want to do is you go to those bin stores, the huge bin stores where they get lots of like Amazon returns. They also call them Amazon return stores. And you can buy up a lot of clothes. You can buy up tech gear. As a matter of fact, I don't know, about a year ago, I purchased one of these, and I actually got this it was on their day where things were $3. So that was $3, brand new in the box, a Samsung 970 EVO, 1 terabyte SSD. Looks like I have something in there. Yeah, it was an M.2 SSD. What kind of computer? The one I'm using right now is a Dell XPS Core i7 11th gen. And I've been very happy with it somewhat. It's not the most stable system. It's running Windows 11 right now. And, it's it's one of those things I've noticed with Windows 11. It's hit and miss with computers. So Windows 11 I don't have anything specific against Windows 11. but it runs better on some computers than others. One thing I've noticed is with this computer, it struggles a little bit. If Microsoft does an update, it might crash once in a while. Right now, it seems to be pretty stable. But my other Dell XPS, the 8900, I think it is, the 6th gen i7, no problems at all with that one. Make sure you check out when you do your bin stores, make sure you check out the days, because there are better days to go on those. Extended updates on Windows 10. Yeah, as long as they're willing to give you updates on Windows 10, it should be safe. I've actually I updated quite a few people before I knew about that. Actually, that's something new to me. I really didn't know much about that at all. Mm-mm. You can actually look up bin stores or Amazon. Like Cool Bins is one of them. Chris has a XPS 8930 and a Latitude 3520. I don't know much about the 3520, but I am familiar with the 8930. Let's look that up real quick. Okay. Yeah, similar to what I have. It's either an 8th or a 9th gen. Yeah, those are decent systems. Oh wow, Cool Bins is temporarily closed. Huh. When you do stuff like this, I will tell you, you have to be careful because um, I know with like on eBay. Oh, excuse me, 9th gen. Yeah. Like with the clothing mystery boxes, you got to make sure it's decent stuff too. You got to make sure that you're not putting junk in there. You put junk in there, and you have to label it like men's, women's, stuff like that. 10 assorted name brand women's items, and looks like they're going for about $25. So you can check it out. Me, I would probably do tech, but I wouldn't be against clothing, doing mystery boxes with clothing. I could definitely see that being a big seller, especially as back to school comes. Probably a lot of kids' clothes too. Individuals can get the ESU update for 1 year until October 2026 by using Windows Backup to sync their settings to the cloud. Okay. This is stuff I didn't know. I try to keep up to date, but they keep changing the rules, and it's really unfortunate because people just get really confused. I did like Windows 10. I didn't. I probably my favorite OS was Windows 7. I take that back. XP. I forgot about Windows XP. Windows XP was the bomb. Well, today is Monday. I was going to head over to some of the thrift stores, but Monday is not a great day to go to thrift stores. To do thrift stores, at least around here, Tuesday is the day that they have sales. Wednesday, that's when they really have the new stuff put out. And the prices are really getting expensive. It's almost better to go to these bin stores now because thrift stores, ever since the end of our human malware, they seem like they're really getting expensive. I wish that wasn't the case, but I think they're starting to look up prices online, and who knows, they may even be using AI now. It's going to take me a while to get these monitors set up the way I want. I'm really liking this setup here. I think this is going to work really well in the long term. Got any other questions? Let's see, we're about 21 minutes in right now. I definitely need to go for a bike ride later. I got to make sure I work up to this. It wasn't too bad. The registration fee, if you want to go, and if you're really good at bike riding and you want to go, you're local. I sent you that link. You can sign up. Just make sure you send me a personal message. I think most of you can through Facebook. A lot of you follow me on Facebook, and I can share that link again. Fair, follow me on Facebook, and if you're interested in going, I think you can still register. You can. It's August 3rd. George asks, how are the cats doing? They're doing fine. Baxter is very needy lately. As they get older, I'm telling you, they get older, they really, really want to glom onto you a lot more. Milo's really he always was a nice cat. Dank son, what's up? Oh, not too much. Just doing a little live stream here. Testing out some new equipment. So far, so good with this microphone. I'm telling you, I seem to have lucked out. I was so used to the Yeti, the one I used to have, but that one just the port inside broke, so I couldn't do any more about. I couldn't fix it. Well, I probably could have tried to fix it, but things these days are throwaway. It's not really something that you want to try to fix. What do you think about Indians? Oh, you're talking about them changing the name? I don't know a lot about that, honestly. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, I just got your friend request. I accepted it. Is that the one with the Cleveland Guardians where they're changing it they changed it from the Indians to the Guardians? If that's the one you're talking about, I'll be honest with you. I think we're so. I am. I'm in the USA. I'm in Virginia. I think we've gotten to a point where everything can offend. There's something that offends everybody nowadays, and I don't know what we can do about it. We're so woke, and we're so correct. Supposedly, we have to be politically correct. You can't do that all the time. If you're so worried about being politically correct and trying to please everybody, then you're not going to be happy yourself. I mean, what's going to happen? That was my problem for a long time. I was always trying to please everybody else, and it's not worth it. Life is too short. Live it the way you want. Live it for the day. Live it for today. Bradley Field, what is in the alcove in your room now? It used to be a sofa, and it seems to be another desk setup. Yes, I'll have to do a video on that. But if you look over there, right now I have my data backup system. Some of my vintage computers are over there, and what it actually is it's what would you call that? A U shape where I have two desks on either side, and I have one in the back, so I can have that set up. I have the printer over there too, the laser printer. I can have that set up, and I can do what I need over there. So that really worked out too. That's good. Chris isn't going to say what he thinks about this craziness. Yeah, I know. There's not much you can do. It's just there's too many people out there that get offended by every little thing, and you can't. I mean, you're gonna drive yourself crazy if you get offended by everything out there. All right, folks. I think I'm going to end this live stream. I'll give you updates. Again, if you're interested in doing this bike race with me, give me a message. Tell me you registered, and just get in touch with me. That way, I know that you came from my live stream. All right, folks. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.